Okie dokie, welcome to 24 hour. Okay, 38 miles, 56 minutes, 251 watt hours per mile. What? Yes, okay, that sounds about right, doesn't it? And 10 kilowatt hours used, our reset trip. So there you go. So I had a hard time leaving FSD on today. What? Oh, what a surprise! Yeah, exactly. All right, so yes, the stop sign on Highland Lake Boulevard reached out to FSD running on Boggy Ford, and it thought about stopping, although I just pressed the accelerator, kept the car moving, and then we went by it. I mean, it gets old after a while, right? The magical Tesla traffic light, yes, I just put my foot on the accelerator, kept the car moving, and we went by it. It didn't throw up the stopping for traffic signal message. It just slowed down. Okay, going through Jonestown, fine. Today was more of a mix of traffic. I mean, some people like, I'm lost, I don't know where I'm going. Yeah, thanks. You could have stayed home and Googled where you're going first. Okay, whatever. Peace and harmony. So there's this neighborhood that's what, a mile west of where New Hope comes out in 1431, and yep, California Road Ranger showed up, said, "Oh, I want to go take another tour of that neighborhood. The last time we were there was so much fun. I want to do it again." Nope. Brake on, FSD off. We're not doing this. Okay. So, guess what happened? Because you forced me to brake on just coming in to the west side of Cedar Park. I'm not going to put on FSD while we're going through Cedar Park. And then, because of the traffic on Bell, I never felt like putting on FSD because paying attention to what FSD is doing on top of trying to figure out where I should go, is too much. It really is too much. So whatever. FSD Wednesday, FSD stays off all the way up until we get up on the 183, the expressway. All right? I mean, awesome win. I hope you enjoyed it. I don't know, whatever. So yes, there was mixed traffic. I mean, there was this guy who was going really slow in front of me, and for some reason, at some point, because he was going slow, the traffic on the right side cleared up. I don't know why, but it cleared up. Yep. Slight right turn, foot on accelerator, boom. Where'd he go? Oh, I don't know. Now, later on, when I caught up to another group of slow traffic, yes, he kind of caught up to me. But, I mean, really, seriously, you're in the fast lane. You're going 45 in a 55 zone. That should give you a hint that maybe you're going a little too slow. Okay? Was he even going 45? I don't know. Well, actually, when I passed him, we were at a traffic light. Right? I don't know why there was room to pass him on the right. There shouldn't have been. But maybe everybody's cooperating and also going slow. I didn't wait around to ask that question. Didn't take any names, didn't take any numbers. Just showed them what a Tesla Model 3 could do. And no, I didn't have to put it in performance mode or anything. Okay, there is a track mode, but I haven't been in track mode. There is no differentiation between accelerating regular and accelerating performance. I mean, basically, it's just how far down you push the pedal, right? So I didn't go crazy with it. I just went by him. Okay, whatever. Peace and harmony. Who cares? So we finally get up on the road, and because I've been balling up Road Ranger, as soon as he has a chance to get out, he does. I mean, whatever. So up on 183, it's 3 lanes going each way, right? So California road rager says, hey, wow, I can switch to the middle lane and line up behind a truck that's going slow. Then I go faster. Well, you're right in that the car we're following was a bit slow, but he was actually just a touch faster than that truck you just pulled up behind. So guess what? Because he chose to pull up behind that truck, then traffic was coming on both sides pretty consistently. There was no room. So he can't signal that he's switching lanes because there's no place to go to. So he does this ding, ding. Oh, you got to help me out. You chose to be here. You could have stayed in the outside lane. You decided not to. Whatever. Ding. Okay, so after a while, finally, some of the traffic on the left side opened up. Well, actually, it was kind of opening up, but not exactly, not enough. So California road rage. What? Oh, I never seen Tesla. Oh, sorry, I'm recording. Sorry, a guy in a pickup just drove by. Oh, look, there's a black Tesla. He threw in his brakes in front of me. Oh my goodness. I'm in Austin. I don't think they have any Teslas. That's the first Tesla I've seen all day. No way. Come on, dude. Whatever, peace and harmony. There's all kinds of people in this world. Some people are easily distracted as they drive through a parking lot. Anyway, whatever. Back to where are we? So, California road rager says, well, I'll just go into the inside lane. I'll just go through those cars. Well, that's cool for you, but you know what? It's my car. If you wreck it, they blame me for it. No. Okay, whatever. So, turn signal off, cancel the request. I was almost ready to press the brake, but I didn't. All right, so a little bit further up the road, finally it does open up. California road rager gets his way. So we start moving. Finally. I mean, wow. Okay, whatever. Peace and harmony. So we're moving along, finally moving ever so slightly. I come up on this car that's in the middle lane. At first, it's like, I'm coming up, I'm going to pass this car. Then the car realized it's the famous black Model 3 GRNPA running FSD. So she speeds up. Oh, leave me abandoned. Leave me stranded. Okay, so fine. Okay. I have no problem following people. So, right turn signal on. Let's move in behind her. She's going to go faster. Let's let her go faster. Well, guess what? She's like, oh, wait. Oh, no. I wanted you to lead out. No, I don't want you following me. So she slows down. Oh, my goodness. 7-8 miles an hour, she slows down. Right in front of me. Okay. Brakes on, FSD off. Let's slow down. Let's wait for her to figure out what she's going to do. She almost sounds like a road rager type person, right? Oh no, you can't pass me! And then so you say, okay, you win. You're leading out. And I was like, oh wait, no, I don't want to go that fast. Oh, going the speed limit's way too fast. I have to be 5 miles under if somebody's following me. Well, it's not. Come on, man. So whatever. Finally, the right lane opens up, and I switch right. Bam, passed her, gone. Okay, really cool. But don't forget, California road rager for some reason is kind of taking responsibility for driving right now. I don't know what happened to the seasoned road racer guy who would know what to do properly. Or maybe maybe he's kind of saying, oh, this is the right thing to do. whatever. The lane opens up to the right to exit the highway. And we're supposed to be going down that exit. No, we're flying up the road. The good news is this exit's pretty long, actually. And I already had the idea that because it's going to require an almost immediate right turn. Well, I guess it's 6/10, but those 6/10 will fly by. And it's usually crazy. Okay, whatever. So we're flying up, and then all of a sudden there's a semi. He's parked on. We finally get over in the right lane, and as you look up, oh, there's a semi. What's he doing? Oh, he stopped. He has stopped in what little breakdown lane there is, which means he's sticking halfway into the lane. Okay, maybe not quite halfway, but it's a fair amount. Wow. Wow. Brakes on, immediate brakes on. Don't trust FSD to handle it. No way. No how. Okay. So, since I'm just exploring for a little bit, I'm going to leave FSD off. I'm not going to even try. Okay, so we squeeze over to go around this semi as cars are in the outside lane also going by. There's no room for this, right? There's no room for this. And that guy, if he was up in the semi, I don't know how he's going to get out. There's too much traffic around him. Not a very good place to choose to break down. Although usually when you break down, you don't choose to break down there. I mean, sometimes it's an overheat problem and you choose where to finally stop. Okay, whatever. Peace and harmony. We're past it. So anyway, I'm going to go south on Lamar Boulevard just a little bit. Just a little bit. Now, in the old days, when I was like 30, 40, you wouldn't have been able to pull off what I just did, but I did. So what I'm actually doing is I'm going down to the Rivian Service Center, or at least I would drive by it, right? I'm kind of curious about the R1S. Not that I want one, but the way Jill described it, I think that's what that's one of the things she might think about getting. Except I think once we start talking about price, it's going to be, because she kind of, when we talk about the price of Model X, it's kind of like, oh, that's a bit much. And when we talked about energy, she said, oh, that's a bit much. Well, being a soccer mom type driver, that's kind of where that's at. But until you get some cars in and experience them, you don't fully know. Okay, whatever. I mean, that's the point, is to get some experience going. Okay, whatever. So there's a semi who turns out he's trying to turn right to go down Lamar. As I pull up to the well, it's not even close to light, but there's a car ramp coming out, and so there's a white car that comes out of the ramp in front of me, and he's going forward like as if he's going to go around the semi. That semi is not going to let you go around him. He is purposely going to block you in. So your choice is either get so close that his rear wheels are going over your bumper, or you back off and let him succeed. Okay, whatever. In the meantime, knowing that that's what's going on in front of me, I pull up. It's unfair to these guys, but I pull up to block the rest of the cars from coming out for now anyway. I mean, I'm sorry, it's not that I'm necessarily being rude. I'm just trying to facilitate the semi moving so I can get moving faster. Okay, so as the semi makes his inches more and more to the right, the white car that pulled out in front of me, he finally realizes his car may not survive having a semi run him over. I don't know why people don't realize this quicker. I mean, It's not the semi really wants to do it, but that's where he's at. Okay, whatever, peace and harmony. So so eventually the semi does get to make his turn. The white car in front of me actually wants to go to the middle lane, I think. He wants to go more left anyway. So he gets over. Wow. You're fighting with the semi over this position. Oh my goodness. And so eventually I move up, and the car that I was blocking, he's actually going to go across and maybe make a U-turn under 183. Whatever it is, we finally get that all worked out. Oh my goodness gracious. So as I'm looking at my navigation map, so Rivian is on Morrow Street. It turns out that's that traffic light that's right down there as the ramp comes down from 183 to get onto Lamar. So what is there, like 30, maybe 40 feet to get all the way to the left, to turn left? Oh my, isn't there a better way to do this? I don't know. This is what navigation gave me, so I figure the good news, like I said, in 30 years ago, I would not have been able to get over. I would have had to go down Lamar, find someplace, turn around, and come back. But today, hey, it's working out just fine. Cool, awesome. There's no traffic coming southbound, or just one car, and that one car is far enough away I can get all the way over. Okay, so I do manage to go by the Rivian Service Center. I see 3 Rivian pickups out in front. What I'm really looking for is the R1S, the sedan, the SUV. And I don't see an SUV. So I don't know. I'll have to go back later and check. I'm sure they have SUVs in the fenced off area that you can at least go see and look at to at least get that experience. I don't even have to drive the thing. I just wanted to be able to see what it looks like. Okay, so there you go. Okay, so I essentially just get turned around and come back out. Coming out, in the old days I wouldn't be able to do this either. I'm just going to stick to the right to go up the entrance ramp to go up to 183. There's no traffic holding me back. I can do it, no problem. Oh my goodness, why could I have this in the old days? So anyway, but I'm doing this all without FSD on. I mean, I just don't. It helps to know where you're going and know what the traffic's going to be like and what the road's going to be like to run FSD, at least from my perspective. Okay, whatever, fine. You know, it just is what it is. So, you get up on 183. There's a car transporter. It's hanging back a little bit. It's giving us room, but I'm behind a car that another person just doesn't get what the message is. You know, sooner or later, that transporter guy, he has to get to wherever he's going, so he needs to move. So going slow doesn't make sense here. Finally, that car kind of gets going. I turn on FSD. Okay, that's fine. We're moving. It's just the traffic is kind of slow, kind of weird. So anyway, the car in front of me, I think he gets out. So he wasn't going very far. I don't know why he got on the highway. That's kind of dumb, isn't it? But whatever. Peace and harmony. It is what it is. Oh my. Maybe I'm parked to the bad space. I need to move. There's all these people who are parking close to me. I don't know why. Okay. Whatever. So we're moving again. And then there's a car coming up on the entrance ramp. He's kind of in front of me, But knowing that FSD will not yield to him, I already know that. FSD's not going, oh, well, we should give him room. No, FSD like, oh, no, I'm going to close the door on you. I'm going to make you crash. That's what FSD does. Yes, that is what California Road Rager Society thinks is safer. Is forcing people to crash. On the other hand, you should speed up and get done. Okay, whatever. So anyway, I brake to let this car in. Okay, FSD off again. Okay, now that FSD's off, I leave it off. We're coming up on breaker lane, which is where I'm going to get out to go to 24-hour. So from that point on, from an FSD perspective, nothing interesting happened. Okay. Now, some of the slow car that I braked to let in, he's still going slow. There's another car who thinks he's going to be smart and gets in front of him or something like that. So I'm tired of this stuff. So I haven't come westbound with the intent of getting out a breaker before, or in a long time. It used to be you couldn't do it or something, I don't remember. Anyway, so as it turns out, there is a sign that says the exit's half a mile up. And it turns out it really is. It's not where I expect it to be. It is closer in. Actually, I don't know. Whatever. It's been a long time since I've been here. Whatever. So I've sped up the speed. I'm going by all these cars, and then all of a sudden I see that sign that indicates where the exit's going to be, and there is some space that if I just get a little bit further up, I can get in front of these cars, I can exit. And that's exactly what I do. So there you go. Could FSC have done that? Perhaps. I mean, when we turned on to Loman Ford, California Road Ragers jumped up and said, oh, let's show some acceleration, which surprised me. I mean, he doesn't normally do that. I mean, there are times when I want acceleration. I want you to go. Get it done. Whatever. Peace and harmony. And most of the problem today is just trusting FSD in traffic. There are just times I don't trust him. Okay, but there you go. Did he do really bad today? Actually not. There was a couple of times when maybe as I'm moving around in the car, maybe I pushed on the steering wheel in a way that the car wasn't expected, with a little bit more force than the car expected, and disengaged. What can I say? I don't know why it disengaged. I just know it did. Piece of junk. Okay, whatever. But for the most part, when I disengaged FSD, it was intentional, and that is to get away from some of the other traffic that's going on around me. So there you go. Onward, upward charge. Okay, just to make sure, yes, my profile is average. I'm 11.3.6. Okay, let's move on from there, shall we? So, 29 miles, 15 minutes, and 299 watt hours per mile. Whoa, man, really? I guess maybe it was road racing at some point. Who knows? Anyway, this afternoon's FSD Drive is brought to you. Who else? California Road Rager. Yes, he made an appearance. Oh my goodness. Okay, so first of all, navigation wanted me to go eastbound on 183 and then do a loop around, come back. They didn't even consider the fact that Jollyville's right behind 24-hour, which is where I usually go anyway. And that's when it pops up, I use FSD. If it doesn't pop up, then I do it by hand until navigation catches up to where I am, which happens eventually. All right, so whoa. So FSD starts off. Eventually, I think on the 183 frontage roads must be when I turn it on. So, wow. Like I said, California Road Rager, whoa, baby. So you know what some people do, right? If they need to merge left and they're in a lane that is either you go left or you're going to exit, the road rager guy is going to go down as far as he can and then get over. Even if he has to cross the white line at the end to do it, that's what he's going to do. That's exactly what California Road Rager did. Oh my goodness. But California Road Rager also found out, oh wait, it's a Model 3 Performance? You mean it can accelerate? Yes. Oh yeah, he used that to his advantage today. Boom, boom, boom. Ha ha. Okay. So anyway, I'm trying to place the exit that they have on navigation. I think I know what it is, but it's just throwing me off the way it's worded. Anyway, whatever. Because it's really Pecan Park. I don't know. But it's not the first one. Whatever. Piece of who cares. So anyway, yes, he bam accelerates into it. He cuts in front of a car. Now there was space there, and it should be expected in this case. Other than, of course, he's like passing all these cars on their right. In fact, after we passed one car, that car said, "Oh, well, I'm getting out this exit." So he turned signal, moved over. Now, I don't know if he didn't realize that before, or if seeing this black Model 3 storming up the exit ramp kind of scared him into not going too early. Doesn't really matter, right? It's life. Oh my goodness gracious, I don't believe it today. So, where am I? All right, we're on 183. Apparently at some point, oh, not yet. Okay, it's going to come up. All right, so we come in to make the turn so we make the exit on the front road. So we stay in the right lanes. That's awesome. At least today he had an idea where he was going to go. Cool. So we get down to the turn on Lakeline. We're in the outside of the 2 lanes turning left. That's fine. It's okay. There was, of course, a pickup in front of us he's in the left turn lane. Hello. Maybe he's running FSD as well. Anyway, just the light's about to turn red. He suddenly accelerates and gets over into the go straight lane. Yeah, figures. Yeah. California Road Rager behavior is not isolated to FSD. There are a lot of other road ragers out there today. But whatever. It's that kind of day. Oh, it's Monday afternoon. Okay. Whatever. So we how did we end up there? Because I thought we cut it. It must not have been right away. Okay. Whatever. So we're in the outside lane. We start cruising up. Road Rager is not happy with the fact that he's following a car who's not absolutely flying up the road. So, you know what the rule says, right? You want to go faster? Get out of the right lane, go to the left. Go in the inside lane. You will go faster there. Now, what's that? Any reasonable driver who's thinking level-headedly would elect in the left lane before committing to go to the left lane. What's in the left lane, you ask? It's a utility truck going about 3 miles slower than the speed limit set for FSD. What? But hey, we had to get to the left to go faster. Oh, okay. So we follow this truck for a ways. In the meantime, there's cars streaming by on the right. So somebody might want to call Tesla and say, it's not always faster to leave the right lane. But, you know, once you get that California Road Rager feeling in there, it's hard to let go of that feeling. Yes. Okay, whatever. At some point, FSD decided to jerk the wheel, and when he jerked the wheel, my hand was on the wheel, so it disengaged. And so I said, I don't know what happened. What happened? I mean, I didn't even realize that the wheel was being jerked. Oh, that's what I have left off. Okay, coming up, Jollyville. This is where another disengagement happened. All right, so we're in the outside lane, which sounds cool, except for some reason we're driving left to center in our lane. We're left to center. And you know how some people are? Oh, well, if you're going to push into my lane, I'm going to push back. So the car to my left is running right of center. Now, we're not touching, not even exactly close yet. There's a couple inches in there, but we're closer than we should be. So I'm trying to push a little bit to the right to get the car to move right. Well, apparently I pushed too hard. FSD off. Should have just left FSD off the rest of the afternoon. But anyway, it's just, if I don't have the car centered when I invoke FSD, it will suddenly move into the center lane. Oh, what's wrong with you? Come on. But if FSD decides it wants to run left to center, it's like, well, what are you correcting me for? You don't know what I'm doing. Well, I just know I don't want to touch paint with that car. Is that good enough reason? Come on. Okay, whatever. Peace and harmony. All right, so further up Lakeline Boulevard, we suddenly get, I have to go to the right lane to continue route. Yes, he got tired of all the cars passing him on the right. That's what it is. He just don't want to admit to it. Come on, dude. All right, fine, whatever. So we're in the right lane. Then one of the more reasonable people in the FSD committee wake up and say, oh, wait, weren't we going to turn at 1431? Yes, we are. Well, we better get over to the left. Yes, we better get over to the left. Fortunately, they had the foresight to do it in a reasonable amount of time. Okay, we're in the left lane. We should be lined up, and I've done this turn before. I know FSD can do it, although he did kind of awkwardly get into the inside lane, but he can do it. What's that? Yes, we go right by it. Then we get up to 1431, the car stops and turns left turn signal. What's that? Yes, that's not legal. Brake on, FSD off, let's move on. Go up on the other side, go past 1431, do a turnaround. As we're coming back, find out that the right turn lane that we should be using has some kind of construction going on in. Wonderful. Thank you, FSD. I really so much appreciate that. If you just got in that lane, in the cut, we would have been fine. Come on. So here's yet another. It used to work. It used to be just fine. Now, for some reason, oops, we can't do this cut either. How many different turn lanes are you going to be unable to process? I mean, come on. That's get better someday, doesn't it? You can't say stupid all the time. Okay, whatever. We get back onto 1431. Oh my goodness. Okay. FSD on. We're rolling just fine now. We're in the outside lane, so there shouldn't be any temptation to have to get to the right to follow route, because you're in the right lane already. Wow, I don't know what happened. Okay, so we're doing good. For some reason in Jonestown, I had to go left. I mean, the traffic was slower for some reason, although both lanes are going slow. I don't know, whatever. It is what it is. So, we go down. Sure enough, one of the cars that I'm kind of following kind of goes up the hill faster, but when he looks behind him and says, oh wait, nobody's following me, he kind of slows down a little bit. I don't know. Whatever. I mean, it happens. So we're cruising up the road. You know who's coming up next, right? Yes, indeedy. So there's nobody behind me for a ways. I let the car do its... I let FSD prove yet again that even though you claim it's a traffic signal, it's not a traffic light. It's just a flashing yellow. Why are you slowing down to 25 miles? Actually, you slowed down to 19 miles an hour. I'm sorry. Let's slow down 19 miles an hour here. But like I said, there's no traffic light anywhere behind me that's close, so I'll let him do his thing. Awesomeness. This is so, like, on top of the world. Oh. Alright, so after all that enchantment, we make our way down to the intersection with Loman Ford. Just as we're rolling up, about to take our turn, the light turns yellow and I know it's next, so I brake. Brake on, FSD off. Why did you interrupt FSD? Because I know you're going to roll into the intersection. You should stop behind the white line. That's why they have a white line there, so you can stop behind it. Yeah, okay, wonderful. Well, you know what's cool about this? Haha! Yeah, FSD's off. FSD is off. Alright, so actually FSD stays off the rest of this time. Okay, so I encounter a road rager. Oh my goodness. He gets up on, okay, he's not absolutely on my tail, but he's close to it. Sure looks like, maybe if he wasn't driving a big Ram truck, I would have different vision of it. Whatever. Oh, he's bound and determined, and he sees me look back at him. No, he's not buying it. Nope. Okay. So slow down below speed limit. Fine, I don't care. I mean, if that's what you want me to go slower, I'll go slower. If you wanted me to go faster, you would back off. But no, he's going faster than I am. Okay. So he gets there's a white truck in the white pickup in the outside lane. As soon as he feels like there's this truck length and 2 inches, he shifts over into the outside lane, comes up, slams in front of me, didn't slow down. At least didn't slow down. I mean, he was tempted to. You could see that the brake lights came on for just a second, but then he remembered, oh, I'm going. Okay, so how fast is he going, Ray? He's going about the same speed I was. So I just follow him. The whole way. Is he going faster than me? Okay, in a couple places, he might have gone a mile an hour faster than I might have been. So he would have established a distance, but he would have got there faster if he just wasn't tailgating me. So anyway, I haven't decided if I'm going to show his license plate or not. But let me just say this. For the benefit of all of you who had who did us the honor of serving the United States of America and came back with some disability. Okay? In Texas, we give out special DV plates. I mean, you have to apply for it, you have to show your disability, so on and so forth. So that means somebody has a DV on their plate and it says it's disabled veteran. That means they actually have some disability. That means they should be honored. Now, you know, a lot of people who are disabled veterans go out of the way to prove they're real jerks. Right? I don't know why. I mean, did I spit on you at your parade? No. Did I even dishonor you? No. Do I fly my flag on the appropriate days? I do. So, I mean, granted, I wasn't in the military. That was an option I got to choose when that time came. But why is it some of these people have to be such jerks about everything they do? And they're in a truck that says, they're in a vehicle that says, oh, you should be respecting me because I'm a disabled veteran. I served the country. Okay. Then why are you such an idiot? Okay, whatever. For those of you who have their feelings hurt about this, I'm sorry. Maybe you could go back to your Veterans of Foreign Wars or whatever it is and tell your buddies, well, maybe if we had more respect for the people around us and didn't tailgate them and try to run them off the road, things would be a little different. But, you know, they got their PTSD, which, I mean, I get it. I mean, that's not such happy stuff. But come on, man. Anyway, whatever. I'm getting way off track. I'm sorry. It's something that happens when I have a persistent tailgater. What kills me is I follow them all. Well, so actually school buses are running, right? So as we came around the corner, there was a long line of cars. I can almost guess exactly what it is, because there are some people who live in the house not too far away where they have to cross the street. Not safe. But they insist, oh no, my child has to get home sooner. Okay? Go pick up your child. Okay, whatever, peace and harmony. So, because he's busy trying to road race in front of me and make sure he stays in front of me, I have the room to make it onto Allegiance and go around. Okay, so I come up Highland Lake. You remember Highland Lake Boulevard? The stop sign that FSD wants to claim for himself? Yes, that road. Okay, whatever. Made it home. You know, the parts where I allowed FSD to do a little road raging was in some ways pretty impressive. A little bit scary, but kind of impressive. With that in mind, what happened this morning? Oh yeah, he did several things, but I mean, the only dangerous thing, and that's not really FSD's fault, was that semi that's partially breaking the exit, or the exit lane. He's not blocking the exit, it's just the exit lane. I mean, oh my goodness. But that's not, like I said, that's not FSD's fault. So I tell you what, let me be generous. I think some things are just so dumb. But I'll give you a C today. I mean, you're gonna have to find a way to do something much more impressive, like actually be able to make a left turn. Okay, whatever. C it is. Onward, upward charge.